week 7 is usually done online, and it's lifelong learning and developing a plan for your career. This week you're going to be learning more about things that are important to you for your professional life, and you will be learning more about the practical project. Okay, so let's go on. This is our week. This is week 7. The class is online, of course, and even if this were a land class, we usually do this week online. What we have here is we have congratulations, you are nearing the completion of the second phase of the RNBS program, and this course is certainly focused on lifelong learning, as you've recognized from the LLPs you've been completing. This week is a mixture of finishing up week 7 and beginning your practical project process. Please see the assignments below and note that your assignments will include the practical project. You will be linked to the practical project portion of the assignments from within this course. The practical project course website has many valuable resources, so you want to access that site as well, and that is in your NSG 451A area. Your practical project coordinator will be looking at the practical project information that you provide in this session of week 7, okay? So we're going to start down here. The inspirational thought is courage, openness, and fear. To appreciate openness, we must have experienced encouragement to try the new, to seek alternatives, and to view fresh possibilities. And that's very important. Encouragement is something that cannot be overrated. It's easy to tell someone when they do something wrong, but it's better to tell someone when they do something right. So that's it right there. The objectives for this week's course are right here, and it will tell you exactly what our objectives are, what you're going to learn, and what your project objectives are. The video right here from Sam Brazoza and Ruth Claire.
Hello and welcome. We had a brainstorm for those of you that have been away from the life learning paper process. And what Ruth and I decided is perhaps a video with some key questions and answers on how to get restarted or started again back to your writing of the life learning papers.
So this is information about that. It's a short video. It's only 8 hours. Oh my goodness. It's only 8 minutes in length, and it will give you a lot of good information. So it's not a bad idea to take notes when you watch this one that you can refer to for your LLPs if you have more papers that are due. And here is information on how to submit your LLPs after this course is completed. When this course is completed, if you go on to your 4th LLP or your 5th or your 6th or whatever, they are not going to be submitted to anybody to review first, unless you have special arrangements made with Ruth. So this will give you information about what you're going to do with those LLPs and how you're going to submit those after this course is completed, okay? There's an article here on moving up and out. Worksheets and an article on 4 stages of career development is here. Your personal goal setting. And this is a career class exercise for personal success. I've replaced our DQ with something different, so we are not going to be doing this as a DQ. This is something for you to look at and you to utilize in your personal life. The assignments are the reflective journal. And when you write your journal, you're going to write about things you learned here. You're not going to write about things you learned in your last LLP that you wrote. Just to clarify that, there have been some confusion with a few folks. Your DQ is right here. It's on living through a pandemic. And here are the DQ questions for you to respond to. And if you could put your responses in by day 3, and then respond to at least 2 other classmates, a thorough response within 5 days would be good. And I already have 2 people that have put in posts, so this is going to be very popular, I do believe. Practicum project. When you look at your PowerPoint, which is right here, see if we can pull that up quickly. When you look at your PowerPoint, also look at the note sections underneath. They're pretty important also. So look at these note sections. It'll give you information about each of the written things. Now, in your project, you have a choice between an option 1, an option 2, or an option 1, a new change at your work. This will explore making a new evidence-based change at your work setting. For example, let's say you work in an OB department, and part of your teaching with your new moms does not include postpartum depression. It's real. This is something that's a true issue. Let's say this is something that you want to introduce to the teaching for your new moms at your hospital. This would be an example of an option 1. It's a new change at your work. Second option would be an evaluation of change that's already occurred at your work setting. One example of that is, let's say that your floor has gone to rounding at patient bedside, and you notice that only a handful of the nurses on your staff do the actual rounding like they're supposed to. But it's something that you feel is very valuable to the patient and to the nurses coming on to the next shift, and you want to do something, evaluate what is supposed to happen to a change that's already been made or occurred at your work. The third option is exploration of a new role in nursing that requires at least a baccalaureate degree. One consideration for this would be, let's say that you have a passion to go forward to be a nurse anesthetist. You may want to explore this role and see if it's something that you truly want to do. And this does require at least 50 hours of observation. And this is the only one of the options that requires a direct field observation. That's your practical project, and then there's more about each of these as you go forward. So read these carefully, take notes or print it, whatever. And you're going to have your practical project review video here. And then you're going to have a practical project proposal. You'll need to complete this proposal and put it in the Dropbox. And you're going to put down what you feel you want to do. You're going to put your answers in here. Okay? And then faculty will give you feedback here. The faculty to give you feedback will be your practical project coordinator, will not be me. Okay, so whomever your practical project coordinator is, that is the person to give you the feedback. Okay? When you're done with that, you are done. Then you can go on to your course evaluation. Thank you so much, everybody. I look forward to looking at your journal entries. You are a wonderful class, and I'm sad to see you go. And I wish all of you God's blessings as we finish this battle with COVID-19. Hopefully, we're on the winning side of the battle now, and we'll see things start to improve. God bless each of you, and have a great day. Bye-bye now.